salmon in a creamy Dijon chive sauce tonight for dinner. It comes with roasted potato wedges and lemony zucchini as our sides. I'm really excited for this meal. I make salmon quite often in our house, but I always make it one way. I don't make any special sauces or anything, and quite frankly, I'm kind of tired of it, and I want something new. I want to learn how to make salmon, kick it up a notch.
And you take some green onions, and you go bam, and you go.
And so I'm excited for this recipe. The first thing it asks you to do is set your oven for 450 degrees and start washing and cutting all of your produce. We're going to be cutting the potatoes into wedges to turn them into fries. We're going to make some wedge fries, and to trim your zucchini and cut them into just rounds. So I'm going to get started on that. Now that we have got all of our potatoes cut, it says put them on one side of your pan, your baking pan, and to drizzle some olive oil and salt and pepper on. But in our house, we love seasonal on our homemade French fries. Actually, we even put this on our frozen French fries. It tastes really good. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of seasonal. These kits are really nice because you can totally follow the directions, but you can also add a little tweaks here and there of things that you guys already know that you like at home. Specifically with seasonings, if you like it a little more, a little less, or something a little different. I'm sure salt and pepper are fantastic on French fries. We just know we love the seasonal. So I'm gonna do that right now and just kind of toss them around, get them coated. We're gonna put in our potatoes on the top rack for 10 minutes, and then we are gonna add our zucchini after that. So in the oven it goes. We're gonna cut our zucchini up and get it ready to go in. Give it a little bath in the sink. And we're just gonna cut our zucchini into rounds, just right down. And we're just gonna add the zucchini after those potatoes have been in there for about 10 minutes. I love zucchini. It's probably one of my favorite vegetables. It's so versatile. You can do anything with zucchini. You can do it in the oven, you can do it on your stovetop, you can add it with a bunch of other things. You can even make bread out of zucchini. So I love zucchini, it's the best. We're gonna get our salmon ready. We're gonna get a pan on the stovetop. We need to get our salmon open and pat it dry with a paper towel. You want it nice and dry, and get ready to put it in our pan. We're gonna melt some butter in the pan, which butter does not come in your kit. That's something that you need to supply yourself. So a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil. When you mix the two of those together, you are actually able to reap the benefits of having that yummy butter taste, but cook it at a higher temperature because of the olive oil instead of having the butter burn. So that's why you mix those two. Let's see, so medium-high heat, and we're gonna put the salmon skin side down to start. We're gonna cook it until it's nice and crisp, and it's almost cooked all the way through. So it says 5 to 7 minutes. So this is what I'm loving about this recipe. I'm always afraid with salmon because I don't know how long to cook it. I don't wanna undercook, but I certainly don't want it overcooked. But I love this, that it tells you 5 to 7 minutes. Then we're gonna flip it and cook it until it's completely cooked all the way through, about another minute or two. And then we're gonna turn it off, and that's when we're gonna start making our sauce to add on the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this pan started, get my salmon open and pat it dry, and get it on the stove. Okay, there's your salmon in the pan, sizzling away. It's really good, I'm excited. Okay, so here's the salmon when it comes off the stove. It looks pretty good. Okay, so back in that same pan, we have added the veggie stock and some Dijon mustard, a little bit of water, and some lemon juice. We're gonna stir this and get it to thicken. We're gonna add, when that's all done, we are gonna add some sour cream, some butter, and some chives, and that is gonna be our sauce for on top of the salmon. So I'll show you what that looks like when we plate it. Okay guys, here is the finished plate. We've got the salmon with the sauce and some chives on top. Turned out beautiful with some zucchini and potato wedges. I'm so excited to dig in. This was really easy and really good. I cannot wait to try a new way to cook salmon.